Collective, good afternoon. I hope all is well with you. Welcome to another collective reading. I did post the collective yesterday and I really enjoyed the reading, so I hope that you did too and it resonated for you. Welcome collective. This could resonate whatever sign you are. We're just going to be dipping in with some tarot to see what you need to be aware of. We will draw for a couple of decks. This is the Tarot of the Divine, which is very well used. It's always nice as a tarot reader to break some decks in because they just feel comfy in the hands. If you read tarot and you know, then you just know. Thank you to all of you who have liked, shared, commented and subscribed. Thank you so much for showing me love and support. Let's see what the collective needs to be aware of. What does the collective need to know at this time? I hope that you are feeling blessed and protected at this time. Let's see messages for the collective. I will call out signs as I see the signs come out, but just take the reading as it resonates too. Okay, let's see. Spirit, tell me about the collective. Give me some clear and accurate messages that the collective need to know. Please use your discernment. Not every message will be for you, okay? We're just going to go ahead and freestyle, see what comes out. Flow with the reading. The Ace of Wands, we've got the Six of Coins, and we have the Five of Cups. Okay, somebody wishes an energy here of a lot of regret, an energy here of somebody definitely not letting known whether this is you. You could be an Aquarius, heavy Aquarius air sign energy, heavy emphasis on a person feeling regretful for not giving to something or not being fair in a situation. Two of Coins in the reverse. What's the Five of Cups? The Tower. Four of Coins and the Six of Wands. Okay. So it's almost like an energy from what I'm seeing here. You could be a Leo, you could be dealing with one. You could be a Scorpio too. Or there's a Scorpio who is upset at this time with the Three of Coins. Something's working out really well for an individual. There's a level of some sort of recognition that a person is experiencing at this time, and there's also something about them. It's almost like an energy of something's going well for someone, and it's like they'll be damned if they don't live in this moment. Like there's an energy of it hits different, like something is hitting different for a person, some sort of success, something that someone is attaining is really boosting them, especially if this is a person who may have been passed up, or you could have really have cared in a situation and you've had to let something go. So there's someone here who has dropped something with the Two of Coins in the reverse, and it's almost like as soon as you dropped whatever this is, you could have found that your excitement came back, your passion for something, or your drive for life with the Ace of Wands. Someone's feeling very excited about what the future has in store all of a sudden. And I want to say all of a sudden because this may have been a long time coming. So it's like Four of Coins, the Six of Wands. I'm going to hold this spot and I'm going to have my moment. It's a really nice energy. It is a really, really nice energy. There's an energy of celebration that's coming from another person. And I just feel like what's behind it is where you've come from to reach this point. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Someone is experiencing feelings that they didn't feel like they were going to experience on the other side. So this could be a Scorpio, like I say. This is someone who you definitely collaborated with. This could be somebody who you worked with at one point. This could have been someone who there was definitely something that you was doing with this person in terms of a collaboration. And all of a sudden, it's like an energy shift. It's like you have found some form of excitement. You are holding on to that hits different sort of energy, this celebrative energy, bright energy. There's just something about you holding a spot. Like you're going to celebrate. Like you're going to clap. You're going to revel in this. You're going to have that moment and enjoy that moment. You will. You are and you will. Something about that. And if you're not feeling like that yet, please only take what resonates. But there's something about someone really being happy that they have reached, you've arrived, something like that. And you've got someone here on the other side who is really going through it emotionally, yes, but there's some sort of unexpected feelings or sadness, regret. Maybe this is someone who didn't think that they would feel this way regarding you. Something's hitting somebody. The Tower is hard-hitting energy, as I always say. The Tower is no small business, okay? Major Arcana. And with the Moon card, there's something about emotions being it's heightened at this time. So it's like while one person is celebrating big, another person with the Hierophant in the reverse is not doing so well. And it's hitting someone. Like something about it hitting. Something's hitting. Success is hitting. Sadness is hitting. Put yourself where you need to go, okay? Shuffle your feet where you need to go. Tell me more. High Priestess. This could be a Pisces too. The Hierophant came out in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you, this could be in relation to a job or some sort of family member, family dynamic. With the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Someone's extremely unhappy right now with some sort of circumstance. The Three of Cups, yeah. This is to clarify that Four of Coins. You are, I can't get over that feeling like with the Hermit. A lot of you are ascending. A lot of you have kind of mastered something, whether you've graduated or you've learned a new skill that is really taking you to new heights. And there's something about someone really knowing that their path is exciting, like really knowing that they're on to bigger and better. So one thing about disappointment and sadness is when you do overcome whatever that is, the success hits different. When you overcome certain things, you appreciate that more than probably the next person who may not have had to, fight adversity. And it's not to say everybody goes through their stuff that happens, but there's something about you who I'm speaking to where it's hitting different for you. I know I keep repeating that. It's a really exciting energy. I'm feeling excitement in the pit of my stomach, like butterflies, and there's something that's about to happen, or you are really, really fired up and geared up for some sort of new energy. You may have attained a level of success. You may have, like I say, graduated, or you've passed a test or something. The outlook looks very bright for you. The Two of Cups. You could have ended a connection or dropped a relationship. Something that you was once very excited about. So if you have disconnected from a person more recently, you could have just flat out dropped a connection and decided that this is not for you, started holding back. And all of the energy that you could have been putting into a person or a connection between you and another person there's a diversion of energy, and it's really paying off for a person. We've got the Seven of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Do you know what's really, like, you've got someone, okay, Ten of Swords, yeah. Have you ever heard the saying, kill them with kindness? Have you heard that saying? Whoever you've ended a connection with, like, this is like the energy of, you know what, this is not for me. I'm letting go of this, the world, things have come to a close for whatever reason, whatever the circumstance. The circumstance isn't really relevant at this point unless it comes up, then I will go into it. But let's get into this. Like, something has ended, and I feel like there's a person who is okay with an ending. Like, you could feel like it's a long time coming, and, you know, this is just no longer for me. It no longer fits. You know, it no longer fits. And if something no longer fits, then, you know, something else needs to happen, or there's some sort of change that you could be feeling is, you know, you're embarking on, or you needed to, from ending a connection. And it's like killing somebody with kindness, because I feel like you've ended this connection on your part from a good stance. Like, Knight of Cups, you possibly didn't go out kicking and screaming. You didn't go out with animosity as such, depending on what happened. You've kind of just marked it up as, it's time for me to move on. It's time for this to end now. Six of Cups in the reverse. You know, there may have been rocky times in a connection, but you're okay with that. And it's like someone here is really ready for a next chapter in their life. And you have caused somebody to be in a lot of stress and turmoil. Somebody feels betrayed by your approach at ending a connection with them. Like, whether it's your demeanor or your mood, this could be a water sign. But with the Ten of Swords, someone's really cut up about this, like extremely cut up about this. And it's like you've weakened somebody because of your energy. Like, it's quite powerful here. The Emperor, quite powerful. You could be an Aries. Leo energy. Eight of Wands. That's a lot of cards. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Wands. The Lovers. The Queen of Swords. And the Empress. Did somebody have another option with the Nine of Cups in the reverse? I don't know if you were the main person or there was some sort of third party situation going on. Somebody definitely has options in love here. And you could have communicated to someone. It's almost like I'm seeing somebody communicate and say, I know that you're lying about something. I'm no longer feeling secure in this connection. I'm going to have to know my value and end this, especially if this is a third party for you. Only take what resonates. You could have known that somebody was lying, flat out lying to your face. And it's almost like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this. I wish you well. Goodbye. And whoever that the other person was, because there's an Empress in the upright here. You could be a Taurus or a Gemini. And there's a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody could have been still going back and forth to an ex. And with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, this is somebody who knows that this person doesn't make them happy. But there's something that has kept them still messing with this person. And they've lost you because of it. Something like that. There's two feminines here. Who is this Queen of Swords in the reverse? Air sign energy, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is an emotional manipulator. This is somebody who beats people over their head with emotions. I don't know if this person has a hold on your person who you was with or what. With the Page of Wands. This could be somebody who lacks boundaries as well. Like, you could have been dealing with somebody like a baby's mom situation where your partner had a child in another relationship or children and they have some sort of hold or some sort of contact that needs to be maintained for that reason. And, you know, maybe this person lacked boundaries. Yeah, the justice is in the reverse. It's like overstepping. Maybe at inappropriate times this person would call or get this person to run and go in their direction. And this person could have been lying about their involvement with this person. And whatever it is that you've cottoned onto, definitely you could have listened to your intuition in the situation, or something just became, it's like, who are you prioritizing here? Like, you could have questioned somebody's priority in a situation. And with the Empress, it's almost like the energy of knowing that you deserve better and leaving with the Three of Coins. This is like the energy of knowing that you was a catch, knowing that you was willing to be on the same page as someone, but no longer finding a situation restful, peaceful, what have you, with the Temperance in the reverse. You working on something with an individual may have started to feel like you are compromising your peace at this point. You are becoming frustrated because somebody is not holding up their end of a bargain, if that makes sense, to reason, to compromise, to meet you on a common ground. And you could feel like there was someone interfering in the middle of a connection. For some of you, this could be a mother. This doesn't have to be a baby's mum, baby's father dynamic. This could be a mothering energy, like an overbearing mother. And this person could have been lying about certain dealings with this person or where they were at some point, and you just became tired of whatever this is, okay? And with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords, somebody is very, very upset, thrown off by the fact that you are saying goodbye. And what this is there's an energy here of you giving this person ample opportunities to make something better as well. King of Cups. What's the Ten of Swords? Queen of Coins. Page of Swords. Someone feels like you are very money focused. Someone feels like you are success focused. And with the Magician in the reverse, this could also be a person that didn't anticipate that you would be able to go it alone or to have the level of stability that you have at this time. You could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. Somebody's heavily watching you at work, heavily watching you build. You're looking really good to this person. And it's really digging the knife in. Somebody feels like they fumbled something really good here. Justice in the reverse. Somebody could also feel like they messed up a marriage if this is some sort of union marriage. I'm hearing spiritual marriage. You could rock a natural afro style hair. Something about afro hair, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. Big hair, afro style hair, natural hair. Ten of Coins. With the Ace of Cups. Somebody feels like, with the Four of Swords in the reverse, somebody feels like you releasing them has put you onto the path of the runway to success. You're going straight to the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. That's contentment. That is long-term stability, long-term success. It's almost like somebody is seeing that it's inevitable that you are going to be building something of value for you. And this is someone who was really allowing another person to kind of interfere with that. Lies and deceit. It's like you started to question with a person, who are you actually being loyal to? Who are you being loyal to? Like, Who are you actually in a relationship with? And the minute you have to question that, then it probably means that you need to not be there. One second, guys. Sorry about that. Who are you actually being loyal to? And the minute that you release this person, it's almost like you have paved the way for some sort of forward movement to have a knock-on effect, success. Your future looks very, very bright, and you can see it and feel it, and someone else can see it and feel it too, is kind of what I'm seeing with this energy right here. Three of Swords as I pick up this deck. Someone feels really broken. There could also be an energy, if you are a feminine and you were dealing with a masculine who is involved with another feminine, or you knew there to be a third party or an ex that was still in the picture in some degree, baby's mom, or this person went back to this person, or whatever the dynamic is between you and this person. This could have definitely have been someone who was slandering your relationship, had a lot to say about a coupling, you and this person. This was somebody who could have definitely have been spitting some sort of negative energy towards a connection as well. You may have had to have put up and endured a lot being connected to this person. And this could have been someone who was, lying. It's something about how they were talking or what they were saying over a relationship. You could also feel as though someone didn't stick up for you. So for instance, if this person did have an ex who was talking bad on a relationship, or who was talking about you, talking about the connection, getting attention for being petty or whatever it is, you could feel as though your person wasn't, it's like, where was the gumption? Where was the stand up? Where was the get up and go when it was time for you to protect or stand up for the connection? So it's like there's something here about you questioning another person's loyalty, yes, but integrity for your relationship, because it shows a lot, like for an individual, how an individual protects and how the high regard that somebody holds their connection in. If you are choosing to be in union, it goes a very long way, and it shows a lot, especially if you are somebody who is not necessarily you're not superficial, you think outside the box, you take union seriously. You take your person serious. You take what you're building with another person serious. All of the above. And it's almost like you started to question somebody's, how serious are you about this? Like, do you actually want to be here? If you are not upholding the connection, holding it in high regard, if it is not on the top of your list of things to hold dear and protect for you and for me. Something like that was going on here too. There was a question as to whether somebody was, in it with the justice in the reverse. Could be a Libra. Are you emotionally invested? Are you actually invested in this future? And you may have just thrown in the towel and said, you know what? Yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. There was too many questions, too much making you feel off about a situation. Too many things may have been going on behind the scenes, and it was putting you in a space that wasn't comfortable. You started to become uncomfortable within a union. So I feel like you've gone a separate way. Wow, the Tower and the Tower. To clarify, the Five of Cups and the Tower and the Five of Wands. When I tell you how can I put this? I'm a dramatic person, and my analogies and descriptions can be very, I can bring you in, right? I can bring you in. This is a storm. This is someone's falling apart. Like when I say something is hitting somebody, tower and tower with the 5 of Cups. And this is somebody who could definitely be suffering in silence regarding this. Especially if there was a marriage involved and some sort of investment. If somebody withdrew from a marriage or divorced, or there was a connection that could have led that way, or, you know, maybe you were engaged to this person or whatever, or there could have been just talk of stability and marriage for the future. Someone isn't doing well with the 5 of Wands. This could also be someone who is lashing out on other people. It's like all of that energy, all of that pain, all of that internal energy that this person has got going on. It's like it has to go somewhere. So somebody could be picking fights with people, but keeping the reason as to why they're lashing out or what's wrong with them a secret. 7 of Coins. Three of Wands in the reverse. The Empress and the 4 of Wands and the Death card. Wow. You're over here already with the Empress and the 10 of Wands. Someone is really... The 10 of Wands can talk about in a love sort of read. If this is resonating for a love situation, as being weighed down, being guilty, being not being able to let go of the past. This is somebody who's extremely weighed down, thinking about the past. This person could be reliving conversations, replaying things in their head, moments when they should have done this or could have done this, or shoulda, woulda, coulda energy, definitely. With the 7 of Coins, this is somebody who's heavily reminiscing about investment and what they should have given and maybe what they didn't give. And with the 3 of Wands in the reverse, this is somebody who's struggling to see how they're moving forward. So there's one person here who the outlook definitely looks bright. And it's almost like it's interesting because this person can see that whoever they disconnected from, it's like they can see somebody's path looks really bright. They can see somebody's very, very excited and happy to move on. Because wherever it is that you've been is going to be better than what you were dealing with over here. Somebody feels released and it's putting them in a very heavy energy with the Knight of Wands. Somebody wished they would have locked something down with you. Heavy in their emotions with the Moon card and the Page of Cups. Empress and the 4 of Wands. This is everything. This is, they view you as somebody who they could have had a lot of fruition with. Life could have been happy when you were connected to this person. Life could have seemed very green and bright and all things colourful and all what have you. With the 4 of Wands and the Empress, this is somebody viewing you as marriage, settled down, have my children, have my family, dynamic relationship type. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine. And with the Death card is an ending. Death card is a bursting of the dream. Like this is someone knows that it's over. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your energy. Somebody feels like your perspective on them has shifted. You could have definitely have regarded this person. Somebody could have maybe they could have viewed you as somebody who was reluctant to leave them. And with the Ace of Swords, it's like the time is now. Like you're striking while the iron is hot. There's something about your energy that they can't take it. They can't handle this new energy. Somebody feels like you're no longer stuck. You're no longer in limbo. You're no longer unsure. You're seeing the road clear. Ace of Swords is clarity. You know, it's crystal clear to you where you need to go, and you're going. And somebody definitely didn't want you to be disconnected from a situation, but there was something that they wasn't doing. With the Eight of Wands, King of Coins, Three of Swords, and the Five of Wands. They were causing a connection to be very, very chaotic. This could have definitely have been someone who was giving to someone else with the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands. Somebody could have also have got complacent as well, that you would always be there. And it's like the energy of you kind of putting a dampener on that plan or making them feel otherwise. There's something about them feeling like they had you, or feeling like you would never walk away from them. And it's like they've been sadly mistaken, because with the Hanged Woman, it's like your feelings have absolutely changed, and somebody can feel that. They're really, really going through it. Especially if this person was not taking the connection serious. This could have even have been someone who was talking to other people at one point. Could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or a Pisces, the High Priestess. I feel like you listen to your intuition, and you're being led where Spirit wants you to go at this point. Three of Cups has come out again. Big energy of, with the Lovers. You could also be connecting with a new person, and people are going to be celebrating a new union that you're going to be getting into. This could be what this person is viewing, actually. An engagement, a new person, an announcement of a connection, some sort of soulmate here. This could be with a Gemini. There's some sort of support of a relationship that you could be walking into. No. Don't climb up there. Sorry, my cat. He causes mischief. Lie down. With the Hierophant, yeah. You could be committing, like making something solidified. Stable. And again, there's a celebrating energy. You're getting support. There's support. This could be their family, whoever it is that you're meeting. This could be support. 1 second. Let me just put the cat somewhere. Sorry, guys. I don't want to keep stopping the reading. He likes to knock over picture frames and everything with the climbing. Like he's doing some sort of parkour assault course. Well, yeah. I need to focus. He can come back in when I can oversee what he's doing properly in here. Yeah, there's an energy of support around a new connection that you're going to be in. It could be that you're going to be heavily supported by the people around your person that you're going to be meeting, or just in general, a lot of people are going to be very happy that you found a connection that is good for you. The Devil and the Queen of Wands. If you are with the Seven of Cups, if you are connecting to a new person, there could be envy over how attractive you look as a couple. Protect your relationship. Isn't it interesting that I said that earlier, right? Capricorn energy, fire sign energy. Or there could be, there's someone here who is going to be viewing you as a person who belongs to them. And it's like the energy of, how dare you look so good with this person? How dare you celebrate? Someone has got, it's like from pain, from upset, from turmoil, someone's really going to be feeling like it's turning into resentment, like it's turning into dislike, disdain. So if somebody's going to be watching you move on coming up here, or they are, this is going to be someone who is very consumed by what you've got going on, this new connection. So be careful. Hold your relationship in high regard. Private, not secret. You know, all of that stuff. Because it's ironic, because the same thing that this person wasn't doing, this could be a fire sign, the same thing that this person wasn't doing to uphold the regard and the integrity of a connection, they are going to be watching you have that with another person. And it's like they are going to be jealous with the devil about this, the fact that your integrity and your regard for your connection on both parts is showing. Like, what they couldn't do for the connection between you and them, uphold boundaries, hold the relationship in higher regard of importance, put it in a position on a pedestal where, you know, it was something that was going to need protecting and nurturing and caring for. And there was a certain level of prioritization and boundaries that they would have needed to enforce if they were taking the connection genuinely serious, if that makes sense. They're going to be watching you do that with another person and just really getting mad. But it stems from sadness, heartbreak. This is somebody who's going to be overwhelmed with a new offer that you're going to be receiving here. Somebody could also be getting readings on you and they're very frustrated about this. This might not even be something that you've announced yet or that is coming up. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups. Somebody is not going to like the fact that you are opening up romantically to another person. The Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Somebody's heavily burdened, but they're hiding it. The fact that you've got this new beginning. So this is just like the classic energy of one person leaving, knowing that this is not for them. Whatever connection that you were in or whatever it was that you were trying to build with another person, it just kept going amiss, or there was interference. And it's like you are heading into an energy of a lot of abundance, something that is going to be a little bit more free flowing for you, something where you're going to have the environment and the soil to plant good seeds, is what I'm kind of seeing here. And you're really going to have someone just feeling really, really off, and sadness and pain is going to turn into jealousy and spiteful energy. But they've got this whole thing going on here. They're still... So why do they feel this way if they wanted to still divide themselves between the collective and this other person? Sorry, the rubbish truck has arrived outside. Page of Wands. Magician. Seven of Wands. This is somebody who feels like they could kind of... I don't know if this person felt like they were entitled to keep another person on the side, or they thought that they could hide their involvement with another person, especially if you know this person to lie about their involvement with another person. This is definitely somebody who was hiding some sort of manipulation here. They felt like they could get away with hiding something. They felt like they could get away with always having an excuse or something that they could say to excuse some sort of behavior with the Star, because they always felt that you would be the one, the main. This is like the energy of someone having a main chick, then there's the side chick, then they haven't let go of an ex, or it's just no wonder you walked away. No wonder you're either walking away or you've walked away. The Ace of Swords. And I feel like you see this for what this is, and it worries someone that you're moving on. It's like almost getting confirmation. Some of you could have been the ones that got the reading, actually, with the Ten of Swords. And it's putting someone in a weird space because they thought that they could lie to you. Something about what they were saying to you wasn't the truth. And now someone's very, very worried about your forward movement. Like, I don't know if somebody expected to be able to lie to you, to have you just stay around, but this is just backfiring. This is really backfiring on someone. And whatever it is that you've left them to deal with, they're not satisfied with that, because it's like the energy of it was fulfilling and it was okay having the two options, even though they weren't giving to you fully and they regarded you as something that was of value to them. It wasn't valuable enough for them to put boundaries and regard the connection, to protect the connection and to not allow another person involvement. So you did the right thing. This could be a Sagittarius too. A fire sign. Someone's going to be really, really jealous of a new connection. I'm telling you. They're going to feel like it's a betrayal. But I just, yeah. It's like, again, it's kind of like echoing the same energy. Someone is burdened that you don't find peace with them anymore, that you are no longer viewing them as a feasible option to have peace with. Something about a disturbance of peace. This started to change you. I feel like if you were a very happy-go-lucky person, or you were a person that was very peaceful, zen, someone who brought a lot of spirit and energy to your surroundings, you bring values, some sort of light. You could be spiritual. You just could carry a very unique energy about you. Whatever that is, it's like that was being thrown off by being put into this situation. It started to affect you. You could be a Sagittarius. It started to affect you. Your emotions, your feelings, your comfortability. And when that started to happen, I feel like there's someone here who was thrown into a decision because of that. So you made a decision, or you're making a decision based on peace, comfortability, because somewhere where you was at was no longer comfortable for you. And I feel like, again, it has a lot to do with somebody putting you in high regard, or putting someone else in the same spot as you. Like that was not going to work. It's never going to work like that. Especially if somebody confesses to be with you. So take the reading how it resonates. So if somebody was claiming that you were their person and you were building something. Oh, give me one sec.
Someone is at the front door. G8T1TV02 3113 13BB.
Sorry, guys. My doorbell. I should have paused it, but we're coming to the end. The Queen of Cups, the Ten of Coins, and the Five of Cups. There's that regret and the judgment. Somebody just feels like they made a poor choice to not invest, because it's like they're seeing. You should never really base. A lot of people do it, okay? I'll start by saying that. A lot of people base connections and who they choose romantically on what they can provide for them, the type of future that they can provide for them. And that's not necessarily, I'm not saying that's wrong or right, but somebody now regards you as someone who is destined to pour into something that you're going to be up and stuck with, whether this is a marriage, a connection. It's like someone wasn't pouring into the connection adequately. You know, not regarding the relationship highly is not pouring into a connection properly. Like, think about that, you know, and it's like the energy of someone just really regretting their choices where it comes to you. And they're actually seeing from a distance. It's like you can kind of see 2020 when you are no longer associated with something, or when you remove yourself, when you take a step back. 2020 vision starts to, you know, the clouds are clearing for an individual, and it's not making them feel good. Like, this person could be in isolation, feeling all sorts of a mix of emotions, but somebody is hitting somebody hard. A realization over the pathways that are open to the both of you. I feel like the pathway that somebody's viewing you go on is something that they feel is shut off to them. And whatever it is that they have decided to divide their attention between, or regard as in the same spot as you, or not regard you highly and regard someone else, or struggle with just boundaries and balance and protection of a relationship and all of the stuff that I've already described. Someone's realizing that not doing that and going the path that they've gone, making the decisions that they've decided to make, their pathway doesn't look so stable. Their pathway is very murky. They can't see. They can see your path. They can't see theirs. And they're kicking themselves because had they had made the sacrifices, protected the connection, worked a little bit harder on reasoning, getting on the same playing field with you, they could have been on that path of celebration, of being that attractive couple that they're viewing you as with someone else. Or this could just be all in someone's head. Someone's doing a lot of thinking right now, a lot of thinking. Collective, that is what I have for you. Sorry for the disturbances. If you like how I read, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Only take the messages that resonate. This may not be your reading, okay? So only take what does resonate for you. And I will see you soon. You take care. Mwah. Bye.